Hey, sports fans, Larry Eater, Run Blog Run. This is your Tokyo Breakdown, Tokyo 2020, Tokyo 2021, whatever you want to call it. This is day 4, begins at 9 a.m. local time. This is the 2nd of August in Tokyo. It'll be the 1st of August in the continental U.S., and it will be 6 a.m. New York, 5 a.m. Chicago, 3 a.m. L.A., or Palo Alto. So just, get your espresso and tomato juice out, kids. Anyway, here's how we go. 9 a.m. men's hammer throw qualifying round. It'll be our friend Pavel Fajek from Poland. He's been looking pretty darn good. We've also got an American hammer thrower in there, and who's doing quite well. And I believe we will have an American hammer thrower medalist, and I'll be writing a bit about him soon. At 9:35, women's round 1 of the 1500. This is going to be interesting. Faith Kipyegon, Laura Muir, Elle Poirier, Saint-Pierre, Corey McKee. There's a lot of people who can run fast at this distance, but who can get through the rounds intact and have enough left to medal in the final. And we don't know if Sifan Hassan is going to try to do the insane 10,000, 1,500 double again. It's going to be tough. Faith Kipyegon, I find it very difficult that she can be beat, but anybody can be beat, quite frankly. So we'll just have to watch. Again, that is 9:35, day 4, round 1, women's 1500. At 10:08 local time, the medals will be given out for the women's triple jump. I hope to see an American in that group. At 10:20, the men's long jump final. Gonna be hot. Javon Harrison, can he medal? Can he win against Juan Luis Echevarria, Mr. Gale from Jamaica? It's going to be difficult, but Harrison's got the power tools. He can put it together, and I'd like to see him really do some things. And then at 10:30, one of the highlights of the Olympics, the women's 200 meters. Gabby Thomas ran 21:64. Jenna Prandini 21:79. Dina Smith, Shelly-Ann Fraser-Price, Shawnee Miller-Weibo. We don't know if Shawnee's doing the 200 and the 400 or just the 400. But I think it's going to be enlightening just to see, first of all, who lines up, and second of all, who puts it together. One of my friends, the Backstraight Boys, over in the UK, do a great podcast. You should check it out because, one, it's hysterical, and it's for track fans, by track fans, and these are educated track fans. But they threw up the question, has Gabby recovered from her Olympic trials competition? I believe she has. I think Jenna Prandini has, and I think we're going to see some phenomenal U.S. performances. To medal, 21.8. Oh, and Daphne Schieffer's just decided that she is going to focus on the 200 and the 4x1. Daphne knows how to run a 200. Terribly dangerous over that last 50. Her and Gabby together, gonna be really a barn burner. Hammer throw men's qualifying B is at 10:30, and then the final women's 100-meter hurdles at 11:50. Kenny Harrison, she's got world records, she's got medals, she's got a world indoor title. Can she win an Olympic title? I think she can. I think she's got her stuff together, but it's tough. There's a lot of pressure on her, and it's a difficult event. But she's done her homework. She's raced well this year, and she will give it her all, and that's all you can ask for. Okay, that ends session 1 on day 4, Monday morning, the 2nd of August. All right, sports fans, we're on session 2, day 4, Monday evening, the 2nd of August in Tokyo. It'll be Sunday evening or Sunday morning, the 1st of August in the continental U.S. The session 2 begins with the award ceremony for the men's 100 at 7 p.m., which is 5 a.m. New York, 4 a.m. Chicago, 2 a.m. California. At 7:07, the men's long jump medal ceremony. And at 7:20, women's pole vault qualifying A and B. This is going to be one of the iconic events of the entire Olympics. The women's pole vault and the women's steeplechase are two of the newest events on the Olympic schedule. In 1992, we put Carla Borovica on the cover of American Athletics, and a prominent university coach wrote, Larry, why are you supporting the women's pole vault, the women's steeplechase? The next thing I know, you'll be putting a women's pole vaulter on the cover. We did. Women's pole vault is a great event. It is an event, a perfect event for women who have upper body strength and a little bit of leg speed, and who are skateboarders, who are like to take chances. And we have a tremendous group of athletes. Anzelika Sidorova from Russia, really an example of the incredible technical stature of Russian coaches. It's not all about drugs. Russian pole vault coaches are some of the best in the world. And the Russian vaulters, well-trained gymnastic background. Sidorova, I mean, I observed her in Madrid indoor in February of 19 with her coach, and just watched the interaction, and it was fascinating to me. Sandy Morris, top of her game. Katie Nagiat, top of her game. Holly Bradshaw just set a new British record. Katerina Stefanidi, I never bet against Katerina. She is a great vaulter, a great entertainer. Check out some of the pieces that Katie and Katerina and Holly have done with Coach Simpson, Scott Simpson, on RunBlogRun about the pole vault, about mental preparation. It would be really good for you. I have digressed just a bit, but let's get back to the game. So the qualifying for the women's pole vault should be fun. Women's 200-meter semifinals, Gabby Thomas, Jenna Prandini, Shelly-Ann Fraser-Price, Elaine Thompson, Daphne Schiefers, Dina Asher-Smith. That could be the final. Mary Jose Talou, Shawnee Miller-Weibo, if she chooses to compete here. I just don't know what Shawnee's doing. And that's the way it should be. Okay, it keeps it kind of fun. The medal ceremony for the 100-meter hurdles, women. Hope to see Kenny Harrison take it all, but that's my partisan thing. Women's discus throw, 8 o'clock. I'm telling you, if you've never seen the discus before, watch these two women. Sandra Perkovic from Croatia, and then also Valerie Allman from the U.S. They are tremendous competitors. They are shining examples of what women athletes should be and could be and are. And the women's discus does not get the respect it deserves. It's an iconic event. The discus dates back to at least 776 before the common era. Actually dates back about 2,000 years. Do your homework, read a little bit. Mel Watman's book on the history of Olympic track and field would be a great one. That's the women's discus throw at 8 p.m. At 8:05, semifinal of the men's 400. It's going to take 44.5 to get into that final. Wade Vanderkirk, I hope he's there. I hope to see who the others are. It's going to be interesting. Karani James it's going to be a battle to get to that final. The women's semifinal, the 400 hurdles, Delilah Muhammad, Cindy McLaughlin, Femke Bull. We'll have to see what happens there. It's going to be very interesting. There will be some surprises. It's just the way it is. 400 meters, one full lap, 10 hurdles, and the winner's going to run, I think, about 51.5. So it'll be interesting to see what happens in that final. And then what we've got after that are two finals. The men's steeple. Who's going to stop the Kenyans from, their long, iconic relationship with the steeplechase? Began in 1968 with Amos Biwott, who upset world record holder Kerry O'Brien from Australia in the steeple, and George Young, the man, always young, who took the bronze medal. Kerry took the silver medal. Amos Biwott had this peculiar way of hurdling, actually long jumping over the water pit. He had been told there were live crocodiles in there. So he had this jump that looked like a long jump. It was ungainly, but his leg speed was phenomenal, and he began the tradition of Kenyans winning the steeplechase. Let's see, what time is it? At 9:40, the final, the women's 5,000. So, Safan Hassan, Lisabeth Gade. Let's see, who else is going to be in there? It's going to be interesting. Who can medal? That third medal, Constance Klosterhoff, and she's just doing the 10. She's not even doing the 5. So we've got some tough U.S. women in the 5,000. That could be very, very interesting. And we'll just have to wait and see. But day 4, night 4, session 2 on day 4 should be tremendous. And but all the sessions are going to be fantastic. This would have been my 10th Summer Olympics to visit. And I'm sad that I'm not in Tokyo. I'm managing it remotely from our offices in Fort Atkinson, Wisconsin, team in Tokyo. And we encourage you to check out NBC Sports Network or the local NBC affiliate around you so you can see stuff. And check out RunBlogRun for continuous stories, Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, and check out our YouTube as well. But thank you for supporting Olympic track and field. Remember, track and field is around 365 days of the year, every year, okay? 209 countries competing in world athletics, okay? And in next year, in July, the World Championships will be in Eugene, Oregon at the new Hayward Field. And that is going to be a lot of fun. And I encourage all you track geeks and budding track geeks to start saving up your burrito money and making sure you get to Eugene, Oregon. Just don't stay in a Motel 6 in Springfield, okay? You can read a story about that later. Anyway, this is Larry Eder with RunBlogRun. Stay safe.